Hey YouTube, Sandlot Card 00 back again with another video. And today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to show cards of my favorite team. So I think as I've said in previous videos, I am a Red Sox fan. And I feel like this is an appropriate video to make at this time, just after we traded Rafael Devers. Seems that we're getting rid of our stars for nothing lately. It's a little disappointing, but I'm a Red Sox fan, mainly because of my dad. He grew up in the New England area, and he just grew up as a lifelong Sox fan. He remembers actually watching the 70s Red Sox in that great 1975 World Series, and I've just taken that love of the Red Sox from him, and I just want to show some of my Red Sox collection here. So we'll get into the first card. So this is actually a pretty new acquisition for me. I got this 1967 Carl Yastrzemski, and like I said, I got this pretty recently. Beautiful card. These 67s are so cool. I love the backs. Next card here is Louis Tiant, not Louis Taint, as Jeff Wilson put it. This is not a Red Sox card actually of him, but he was a very good pitcher for the Red Sox in the 70s, and you will see some more cards of him in a Red Sox uniform. But I had this 67 and I figured I'd show it. It's a really beautiful card. Next we got the 68. This actually shows Yaz's Triple Crown stats on the back, which is really cool. Look at those incredible numbers. What a special season he had in 67. And the Red Sox did make the World Series that year, but ran into the buzzsaw that was a Bob Gibson in those Cardinals. But this is an awesome card. Also one I recently picked up. Here is my 1969 Carl Yastrzemski. Another classic looking card. As you can tell, the 68 and the 69 both have the same photo. It's pretty common with this set. Pretty card, and the backs of these are also pretty awesome. The next one I got here is the 1970. As I showed in my first video, I did a profile on this set. Awesome card with Yankee Stadium in the background. I think that's pretty cool. And another one I've shown on other video was this Sporting News All-Star from 1970. These cards are so cool. I love them. Here is the 71 Yaz. The Black Beauties. Awesome cards. And then the back of these are also great. With that picture over there. The green just really works. And I'd be doing a disservice if I did not talk about Tony Conigliaro, or Tony C. I'm sure most of you know about that tragic incident that happened to him. He was hit in the face with a ball, and it really changed his career. But this is really my only Tony C card, so I should try to get another card of his. Then moving on to the 72s, which I showed yesterday. Here is the Carl Yastrzemski. And here is the in action. Here is the 72 Fisk rookie card. Classic card with Cecil Cooper, who was another amazing player. Here is the 73 Yastrzemski. Really cool card. And then I really love this one, the Fisk. This is his second card, the rookie cup on it. And then I haven't shown the backs of the 73s, but that's what they look like. Really love the cartoons. These backs are really clean. And then here's the league leaders with Louis Tiant and Steve Carlton. And then one of the key rookies outside of the Schmidt in the 73 set is actually the Dwight Evans rookie. I recently got this one at a card show not too long ago. Dwight Evans has been getting some recognitions for maybe being a Hall of Famer. One of the best arms probably ever in the outfield. Here is the 74 Carl Yastrzemski. Really cool picture of Carlton Fisk from 74. This is a cool card. This actually was from my dad's collection. I explained that in yesterday's video that a lot of my 70s cards are from my dad. This is a really cool card. Fisk in bench. You can see there's a pinhole up there. Shout out to Mookie Chilson. I know he's a big fan of those pinhole cards. Here's a gorgeous 75 Yaz. The colors on this are fantastic. Carlton Fisk. Louis Tiant. One of many of the big rookies in the 75 set, the Jim Rice. And here's the Fred Lynn. So 75 was a great set if you're a Red Sox fan. Freddie Lynn was a fantastic Sox player back in the 70s. My dad even said he was more popular than Jim Rice back in Boston. Pretty cool. Here's the second year Jim Rice from the 76 set. That awesome rookie cup. Here's the 76 Carlton Fisk. Moving on to 77, here's the Yaz. Really, really cool shot here of Carlton Fisk. And here's the Jim Rice. This also looks like to be in Yankee Stadium, which is also pretty cool. And there's Louis Tiant. Here's, moving on to 78, here's the Yaz. Those all-star banners or symbols are really, really cool in the 78s. And here's another one. This one I actually got, I remember in Cooperstown, back when I was probably 13 or 14. So this might have been one of my first vintage cards I ever got. Pretty cool. It's the 78 Jim Rice. And here's a home run leaders with Jim Rice and George Foster. Here is Carlton Fisk. There's Fred Lynn. And Louis Tiant. Here is the 79 Yaz. 79 Fisk. And one thing my dad told me is that the Red Sox are just so loaded in the 70s. Nowadays, with free agency, none of these guys would have stayed on the team for as long as they did. It's one of the things that's changed the game so much is free agency, and just he remembers just you'd have Jim Rice, Fred Lynn, and Yaz in your outfield for 10 years, which is crazy. But nowadays, you could never get away with that. Here's Freddie Lynn. It's a cool Louis Tion here signing an autograph. And now moving on to 1980, Carl Yastrzemski had a highlights card with Lou Brock, showing highlighting their 3000th hit. Here's the 1980 Carl Yastrzemski. Here's the Fisk. Here's Jim Rice. And then to finish off my vintage stack of Red Sox, I have the Wade Boggs. Technically, you could consider this junk wax. I just figured I'd show it. It's a cool card. And this is the Wade Boggs rookie card. And then moving on, I do have some modern Red Sox cards. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys are no longer on the team, but I will show them anyway. Here is a Rafael Devers kind of prism-y kind of card. I think this came out of a top silver pack or something. I used to open a lot of wax back in the day. Now I don't. Here is an Ortiz Gypsy Queen like jersey card. Pretty cool. And I have a ton of Mookie Betts rookies, so we'll start out with the rookie debut. I have his first Bowman paper. Man, we should never have gotten rid of him. This is, I think, the regular rookie card from the update series. And then I have this short print of his from 2014. I think this one's worth a good amount of money, but I don't really keep up with the prices of the modern cards much. And then here's the first Bowman of Rafael Devers. And then here's the chrome of the Mookie Betts first Bowman. And I also do have some Patriots cards. I have a Gronk rookie card. I am a Patriots fan. I'm a New England fan, so I'm a big Patriots, Red Sox, and Celtics guy. And then I actually have two graded Tom Brady rookie cards. They're not the like the big high dollar ones, but it's the Skybox Impact, and they're both in 8s. Here's the second one. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about my Red Sox collection, and let me know who's your favorite team. I will catch you later.